Hey tea drinkers, welcome to the Hot Tea for the Soul brew. Today I'm doing a little bit of a green tea, which is a bit of a palate cleanser. We're going to look at the Greenwood, which is my original deck. I've collected other decks. Other teas are going to have some other decks. I've decided I'm doing some recordings. So first we're going to pick out a few cards, see what the energy is in the present moment where we're at. Good. Right. So this card is where we are looking at our emotions and we're flowing through those emotions, and you can see that it is filtering down. It filters up, it filters down. And down here we have the deer, and she's from the air suit, and she's really about thinking through our emotions. And we've got a peacock as well, same thing, pride, emotions, and really thinking through them in this space, in our current energy. Right, 4 is stable, so we're sort of talking no drama llama. Oh, as I throw them off the table already. So the next energy that we've got surrounding us is the green one, and this is our Empress energy. You can see this is a very fertile space. We're also communicating ourselves in the middle in here. Another air symbol in here, but this is our fertility, this is our abundance, this is really putting into our manifestation energy, that we're really in an earthly way, in a loving way, coming into this space. So we're filtering through our emotions, but we're in a loving, really earthy, sensual space where we're able to be grounded. This is sort of a grounding reading, right? That's what we want from our green tea. So consciously, what are we doing? We're talking about this energy. There's a lot of messages in the air. We're talking to people about how we feel. We're talking about people about this space that we're in. Maybe we're running through all of these emotions and we're walking through this space like as a earth mother, that we're really giving our maybe sage advice. But this is a lot of inspiration, a lot of talk, a lot of banter going on. All right, so what are we driven by? We are driven by the world tree. Seasons change, and so do we. Our perspectives change as our seasons change, and as we see things and we wind back on stuff and we wind back and through. You can sort of see that labyrinth appear twice. There's a labyrinth here inside with and then the tree. Right, so you can see the labyrinth both. So we turn, we twitch, we change, we turn, we see it. We're communicating from a very earthy, grounded space. What is so below is above, right? As we see the seasons change through this dynamic, we are able to see our aging. We see how we have changed our blooms, how we have changed our foliage, how we have grown, right, as we head towards ourselves. So, next energy. I'm going to go with that one. All right, it's the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is talking about, our innocence. So this is an internal process that we're going through. And so we're talking about reconnecting with our innocent heart, the things that actually are meaningful to us, those little nuances and those little nostalgic pieces of ourselves that we want to look at. But this is our little innocent heart. How are we looking at the universe with our little innocent heart? So this is a space where we are 2 pages inside of this. So we're definitely trying to communicate from a light-hearted way. This may actually even have some juvenile communication in the way that you're having to process stuff. But we're really coming from a very solid base. Like, these are quite strong energies in our force, in our drive spaces. So we might have light-hearted conversations about our heart space and what that is inside of this space. So, quick tea. That's what I want from the Greenwood tea. I'm going to deliver a few different teas to the table because I've got a few different readings. But here we are. What's the challenge in the circumstance? Life is meant to be enjoyed. The journey is long and it is arduous, but when we get there after a long amount of planning, how do we enjoy that? Right, this is an earth sign man, so this is a king, so we're usually talking somebody over the age of 35, or usually maybe had a child, got married, depending on when that all kicks in. But this is about the strength of purpose, this is about strength of drive, and this is about long-term outcomes and really enjoying where you end up in that space. So if that is our challenge, what's the healing element? Whoa. I'm going to take them both. Decision came out early. So this is making a decision about your faith, and when we've got the 7 of Wands to go with it, this is also clearing about our old beliefs that no longer serve you. All right, we are given a whole heap of beliefs. We are given a whole heap of beliefs from our family, from our teachings, from our schooling. We know that a lot of those things change, but it's also about you changing. Right? And so you're allowed to do a bit of spiritual backburning here and clear out. You're allowed to make decisions, change your faith, how you believe things, what you believe in. And so this is about your long term. This is about your long-term healing. This is about a long-term process. You're being lighthearted about how you explain it to people, how you deliver it, but you are talking a lot about it. We are talking a lot about it in here. But this is a spiritual clearance. So your healing element is actually standing up for what you believe in, understanding what you believe in, understanding what you're inspired by, like connecting to your passion, right? But standing up for that, right? In the 7, we've got a healing in a healing space, which is always great, and alignment. All right, one more. What have we got? What have we got for the outcome in this green tea? Quick, sharp, and shiny. I might put another card in. Let's see. All right, the Greenwood tea. All right, where are we going with this? With the Greenwood tea. Woo, okay. All of this has put you in a place that you can endure. All right, when we sit here and we have everything that we need, our larder is full, we can endure the storm. No matter what anybody says, no matter what does, we can actually sit here and we can endure the storm because we have ourselves, we have our faith. And we can sit here and we can sit back and be able to understand that with all of this stuff, how your heart is set, how your mind is set, how you know the seasons change, and what your strength of character is. You know that all you need to do is actually sit back, enjoy the lightning show, and sort of sit inside yourself and understand what you have, understand your purpose, strength of will, and what you believe in. So I hope that helps. This is a really quick Greenwood tea. I'm not going to add anything else to it because I want to see how these readings come out and play out on the table, and I might change the lighting still. I hope that you're still here. Thank you very much for still being here. If you're still listening, I would love for you to subscribe because obviously that helps grow a channel. But I'm just going to throw these around and see which ones turn out and end up on the menu permanently. Thank you very much. Enjoy your hot tea.